Therapy on Wheels is back. Have you ever felt like you had a day where you just could not get your head together and think straight? That's what happened to me yesterday. Okay, let's do this video while I drive because it is Therapy on Wheels after all. This is my very own session. So to make it simple, I lost all my data on my phone yesterday. My phone froze. I went to the Apple store and they say the only way to make this, so resuscitate this phone, is to delete everything. Whatever is not on the cloud will be gone. And as it turns out, all my draft of my video, my content for TikTok and on my social, I'd say probably 15 hours of work went lost. Because if you save that stuff on a draft, TikTok, it just doesn't get held on any cloud. So my monkey brain really tried to come to the fore. Before I venture into telling you how I dealt with the situation that was highly, for me, distressing, let me tell you very briefly about the brain. We have three sides to ourselves, to just oversimplify it all. There is the emotional, unruly, out of control at times, impulsive side of ourselves, and some refer to it as the chimp brain, the monkey brain. Then there is the human part of us, which is the logical, the analytical mind, and then there is the autopilot, the computer, the one we access when we're in trance or when we're in a state of flow where things are just going smoothly. Musicians experience that, athletes, when they race, some of them, they go in a state of trance and everything happens automatically. These parts collaborate. Mostly we alternate between a fight or a conflict between the human mind, the logical mind, and the chimp brain. They're contrasting. Sometimes they collaborate, sometimes they help each other. When we feel we are experiencing something that doesn't make us happy, that we do not want to experience, like anger, anxiety, fear, distress, sadness, that is overwhelming, that means that the monkey, the chimp, has taken over, and the logical mind cannot win in that moment. There is obviously many techniques to do that, but let's stay there. So yesterday my chimp brain was really fighting to come out and was really pushing me to feel helpless and anger and frustrated, very much so. And no matter what, this chimp brain comes back up to the fore, no matter who you are, no matter what your journey. So what I want to say today is that the appearance of those feelings, the appearance and the coming to the surface, and sometimes the overtaking of those feelings ruled by the emotional mind, is natural. Let's just accept that. It's natural. The chimp brain will come back again and again and again and again. There is not one point, because of the human nature, because of the purpose of that part of the brain, which is ultimately to protect us from danger. It's inevitable. But what is available to us is the ability to master that part of us, to master it to a point that, not that it doesn't come back and try take over and try take control, no, because it's a useful part of us. It's a part that we want to cherish and nurture and embrace, but at the same time it's a part that we have to learn to control if we want to live a life in which we feel empowered. What did I do yesterday? I had a conversation in my own head, because I was in the Apple store, so I didn't start talking to myself out loud. I mean, I could have, but I didn't. I just took over and I told my chimp brain, I can hear you, I can see you, I can feel you, but you're gonna shut up now. I am not letting you take over. I am not letting your story become truth. So I really exercise a great act of commitment to myself by conversing with the monkey, listening, but then taking charge, and truly and simply having this conversation. It took me some time to get into the I guess, acceptance of what was happening, and just stay there, purely in acceptance, not creating a storyline about how unfortunate it was, how much of a bad luck that was, how desperate I could be, how much time it was gonna take me to recover everything, all my password. I don't even use a Mac, so everything that has to do with my business and personal life is on my iPhone. I won't go into detail of how I'm going with the recovery process, but regardless of that, an opportunity is here for you. Are you going to converse with your monkey brain? What is your conversation? Be aware there is that part of you. Don't beat yourself up when those very overwhelming feelings emerge. Do not. Have a conversation with your chimp. Give your chimp a name. Mine is called Natasha. Don't ask me why. She's quite unruly and she can be quite loud. And converse, acknowledge, hold space, but retain control through your logical mind, especially in times of crisis. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next time from Therapy on Wheels. Hi friends, another day, another episode of Therapy on Wheels.